How's it going, ladies and persons? I'm Bobby Sixkilla and welcome back to Black Book. Now, between episodes, I have edited the Black Book just a little bit. Bought more of these fierce boosting cards with the thought that might be a good way of doing lots of damage over a short period, you know. And I also added another George the Father because that seems pretty good. And I took out our normal damage ones, Urazi. Oh, I'm not sure if actually we'll leave them in. Leave them in too. Let's see what we need to do next. We need to give these guys missions. Old Edgar has passed on you his pestia full of chorts. You now have a number of chorts yearning for mischief. Be careful, idle chorts torment their Khaldun masters. It takes some time for chorts to do their jobs, a day or more. Each location has a specific type of job, hunger, strife, corruption, etc. Each chort has a job preference. You can discover it by learning a specific skill. Chorts perform better with their job of choice and worse by ones they hate. In order for chorts to not torment you and steal your health, don't forget to give them jobs every morning. Yikes. They hurt you? Every day? Send thieves. An Ochronik during the reign of Ivan the Terrible. A fiend. He likes children starving, and this guy just hates people. Cool. What do we need? Appear in the night. Appear in the night. See this guy, he hates people. That seems perfect. What else we got? Steal milk from the cow. Are you serious? There you go, this guy likes it when children starve. You steal the milk, children will starve. Maybe. Spoil the rye, that's good too. For that one. Slander an innocent girl. Oh, I don't like that. Yeah, you go do that one. That one seems like a good thing to do.
So, Vasya, have you taken well to learning the mystical arts?
Oh, we're getting there.
Are you curious enough to learn some more?
Oh, yeah.
So how did you become a Khaldun, grandfather?
I was born in Vilgard, the sixth son of my father, Yevlam Pichurov. It was a big family, not the richest though. When you have so many mouths to feed, it's hard to save money. But we lived well as a family. The house must have been built well. That is to say, I realize this now. Then one year, a seventh brother was born. Timofey he was called. He was a good lad. He grew up, but I didn't look after him well enough. Heavy is this sin of mine. I still feel guilty. Vasya, having chorts is a trivial thing. You would do better to protect the ones closest to you, to fight for them. It's knowledge that gives us strength, for we harness their own power against them, with the chorts under our control. One day I was looking after Timofey. We were playing with the other children, but I lost my patience with a boy. I cursed him severely, sent him to the Leshy, so the Leshy carried him away.
Fucking hell, that's intense.
We never found Timoshka. He'd vanished. Oh, it's hard to bear these scenes, Vasya. So hard. So I decided to become a Khaldun. I wouldn't let the Dark Ones harm my family ever again. Or so I thought. Well, I'll tell the story of how I became a Khaldun later. Ask me tomorrow. It's hard to remember all these things of the past. You'll understand when you're as old as me.
I understand already. Maybe I'm as old as him. I don't know.
How can I recognize evil spirits? How can I know when they're before me?
Simple. You've been to the world of the devil, and now you'll see everything for what it is. The only thing is, the darkness will see you too. Demons and spirits will track you down, and as soon as you glance into the darkness, you'll feel their eyes upon you as well. Be strong. Such is our fate. You make your own way.
How's our Izba built?
It was built long ago. Lots of people have lived here since. More than half a century ago, it seems. All according to old rituals. You know them by now. but I don't remember who built it. My grandfather, I suppose.
New information we can
No,
probably use.
I have to go, grandfather. We'll talk later.
Visitors? Alright, what can we do for you?
Vasilisa Fedorovna, it's me again. Came to give my thanks. The spirits have stopped haunting us. Here's what I promised.
Antique mortar. Herbs and healing Zargavores restore +1. Is that a permanent boost then?
The spirits, however, took the money I saved for my grandson's books. Well, it is what it is.
My bad. That was me. I'm a thief.
So, I came to find out if maybe you've changed your mind about that woman. I brought a gift, you know.
Oh no, I'm not the cursing kind.
Well, alright. I'll think of something myself.
But thanks for the money.
Well, see you.
Man, he really wants that lady cursed, huh?
Be well and live long.
Trying to, yeah.
My godmother sends a jug of milk and sends her regards.
Kolya, is that you?
Hello, old Igor.
So, you're back.
Yeah, it's been at least a week.
You sure have grown tall. How tall are you, exactly? 12 vershoks? Well, what brings you here?
I heard about your man, Vasilisa. It's hard to lose loved ones, I know. However, I'm here for another reason. I need your help. Yesterday evening, at a get-together, I made a bet with the lads. They dared me to enter Banya at night.
Aren't you a bit old for fucking dares and shit?
I don't believe all this supernatural stuff you see. When you go to war, you see things you know. I entered this old Banya, the abandoned one, by the river. It was around midnight. I opened the door and saw a sort of blue light, and it was quiet. I reached into the stove, you know, to take a stone. They wouldn't call me chicken if I showed them proof later. Suddenly, a hairy paw grabbed my left hand. Here, look, it left a mark.
Seriously, what the fuck is he, a teenager? He doesn't look like a teenager, but he certainly acts like one.
That devil didn't let me go. All of a sudden, some female voice said, "Marry me." The hand was hot as fire, and then I just lost it, and it kept on asking. And she still held on to me, wouldn't let go, so I told her I would. Then she let me go. I ran as fast as I could.
You're probably stuck with it now. You signed a verbal contract.
Damn this demonic power. You're a knower. Help me, would you?
Nikolai visited the Banya at midnight, and something grabbed him. What might that be?
Alright, let's have a look at our onomasticon. Demons at the Mill. Oh, encyclopedia, here you go. Bannock's? A Bannock was the master of the Banya in which he resided. He could help or protect a man, but also scare or even kill him. It was important to perform rituals correctly and be careful not to violate any taboos. In the various villages of Cheridan Uzaid, it was forbidden to use the Banya during the first or third heating, or when drunk. A man could suffocate or burn himself to death, events that were considered to be the punishment of the Bannock. A man could also fall into the hearth, constructed of rough-hewn stones, later constructed of brick. Sometimes Banyas caught fire, so people built them as far from their izba, or even on a riverbank. Peasants often gave birth to children in Banyas, so there was always a risk of a devil replacing their baby with an aspen log or a broom. Okay, Bannocks.
In the Banya, you say? Well, that's a Bannock, all right.
Lord Almighty.
What did she look like?
So its hand was hairy. What else did you notice?
I couldn't see anything. It was completely dark. The hand was black and hairy.
What did you do with the stone?
Well, I took it with me. To prove to them I wasn't yellow. Didn't tell about the demon, though. Dropped it off at home later. I told my godmother, and she sent me here right away.
Ah, Wise woman, your godmother.
You're so silly. You're a silly man.
All right, I won't leave you to the wolves.
Vasilisa, take a closer look at the demon. This banyak may have an aspen seal on her. Go to the old banya tonight, both of you. Talk to the demon and find out why she wants to marry you. You, Kolya, use this balm on your left eye to see the demons. Don't forget the stone, Kolya.
I'll wait for you outside.
Okay, we got another visitor still. Hello.
Vasya, they say you're a knower now.
Apparently.
This may be of interest to you then. The other day we were gathering berries by Kajil Lake. By the way, I have brought you some. It's near Zapolsk. Anyway, we came across this clearing with holes everywhere. The horror!
Optional task.
So I thought you might want to go there. Who knows? Perhaps there are evil spirits.
Oh, sweet.
Didn't think I'd be seeking help from nowheres. I've always depended only on myself. My military service. Well, it's quite a story. Maybe later.
Alright, let's go. We got a lot to do. You now have the ability to take your companions along with you on your travels. Each helper has a unique ability you can make use of in battle. Presence or absence of certain helpers affect outcomes of in-game events. Okay. So he gives you that card, Backhand, 5 damage. 5 damage is pretty good damage though. Alright. That's our location. Let's go.
You notice a black silhouette on the road. It appears to be shrouded in fog, and is hard to distinguish in the soft lighting of the night. The air is filled with a strange song performed by the demon. You've never heard this melody before. A chill runs down your spine as you listen to the alien melody.
Walk around.
You take a step back, then another, and then another. The song...
Okay. I was hoping we'd come across something, like find something in the ground that we could use, I don't know. You know.
You notice a strange sight in the distance. A ball of snakes is rolling around the woodland road, scales glittering in the moonlight.
Disperse snakes with brushwood. Help from Nikolai. Read a snake defending Zagavar. Let's do that one.
You remember one of the Zagavars that Yegor taught you. You whisper the words and the snake ball falls apart. It seems as though one of the snakes is immune to sorcery, and it slithers right towards you.
We're gonna fight a snake? Are you serious? Oh, it's a demon snake. Never mind. Poison. For each page you read, you suffer 1 damage. You. And that's gonna go straight through defenses, so we need to kill his ass. We need to kill his ass now. Go waste, damage. Because that poison's gonna hurt, and there's not much I can do about it. So now I'm gonna be taking 3 damage per turn. I can heal though. Die. Ah, come on. He's gonna take 6 damage and die. Bastard. We're not poisoned anymore, but I mean, he's already dead. Boom. Alright, what do we got? Removes negative status, 3 healing. Ooh. Not bad. Well versed and 5 defense. That could be pretty good, man. This one seems good, and this. Let's take the status one. Seeing we had problems with poison then. I don't know if that's the best thing to do. I'm just going with my gut on these cards, you know, and I'm not a strategy person, obviously.
Near the
I'm an
old
idiot.
gravestones, you see a demon. His eyes are focused on the sky. It seems that he is in deep thought. He merely sighs when he notices you.
Greet the demon.
Oh, it's you. I remember you falling into hell.
What a talkative chort.
Well, what's so special about that? Me, I flew out of hell and decided to stay for a while.
This guy doesn't believe in fucking... This guy doesn't believe in supernatural stuff, yet he's standing here calmly talking to an obvious demon. Look at it.
Help me find an answer to a question, and I'll reward you, witch.
Okay.
Well, sure. Ask away.
I'm searching for an answer. What are the 3 kinds of dates?
You go out on a date with your loved one.
Dates are a kind of food.
Well, that's one. What are the other 2?
What are the 3 dates? You have one with a loved one, and the second one is? There's
Fruit?
an exotic fruit called a date.
Seems right. What is the 3rd one?
What are the 3 dates? You guess one, the kind with a loved one, and also the fruit. What's the 3rd one? A
Date.
calendar date.
It sure seems obvious now. So you are a knower.
Apparently I'm a knower.
Here you are. A treasure for your efforts. Well, I guess I have to get back to hell before they miss me.
It's always nice to talk to a demon that doesn't want to rip my face off.
The demon disappears into flames. You continue on your journey.
Thank you. Bye. He was a nice demon. Well, this one looks pretty good. Traveling herbalist. Let's check that one out. Wasn't he a nice demon? Nobody lost a face. Nobody had to fight or get hurt. Everybody wins.
Want some pranics? I've sold everything already. Oh, you want some herbs? Well, take a look then.
Alright, what do you got? I haven't got much money though. Kluka herb. Bless 3. That's pretty good. Ooh. Increase the number of orders in your Zagava for 1 turn. That's pretty good. It's expensive though. Shit. We will be good. We haven't needed the ones we've got yet, you know. Let's keep moving. Gotta get
Like a
stuff
gloomy
done.
skeleton of an unknown beast, the old remains of a burnt house stand before you. All the logs are charred black. Some of them have collapsed and are covered with moss. Only the white stove gleams in the moonlight, still intact, even after the fire.
Step
It's
inside.
hard to tell who used to live in this izba. You step inside, and you seem to sense the smell of burnt wood. Stars and pine branches are visible above instead of a roof. Suddenly, you notice a shaggy figure near the furnace.
Call out.
As soon as you make a move towards the mysterious figure, it disappears. A ball of baked clay lies where the black spirit once was. You take it with you.
What does that do? Applies 5 defense on the first turn. Is it permanent as well? Because that's pretty strong, man. 5 defense on the first turn immediately? Or does that last just for this journey or for the next battle? I don't know how that works.
You see a friendly
like it, though.
flame burning in the distance. You come closer, and soon you are standing in front of a lonely church. Inside it is warm and cozy. It smells of incense and old wooden sculptures. Soon you hear a calm voice.
So, you're wandering at night again, Vasilisa. Be careful on the road you travel. It can lead you to places no one can help you out of.
Looks like a stoner.
You read a prayer and rest a bit.
What do you sell? Candles. Oh, I see. That kind of stuff. Oh, that's what I've got, but... We don't need items. We haven't needed items yet. Let's just keep rolling. We good. We fine. Once it gets hard, maybe we'll use the items then. But
You
until then,
approach the open rift. Dried bushes are sticking out of its walls like the rotten teeth of a dead man. You carefully look down. Suddenly, the forest around you is lit by a strange red light. As you look up, you see a fiery ball zigzagging through the sky.
defensive
Your
Zagreb.
words are lost among the tree branches. The fiery ball flies away, and everything is silent again.
Works for me. I didn't get hurt. Not an ideal. I didn't get anything out of it, but I didn't get
There's
hurt.
a rotting bridge over a small river, a tributary of the Kolva. In the moonlight, you discern a strange silhouette on the other side of the bank.
That's creepy.
You take several steps towards the silhouette, but it disappears in the morning mist. A chill runs down your spine.
That's so creepy. That's where the Banya is. So that's our final destination.
Night travels are not the most convenient ones. In the darkness, you can stumble upon any kind of evil spirits. This is precisely what happens now. You step into a silent meadow where a demon is drinking tea from a samovar. You step into a silent meadow where a demon is drinking tea from a samovar. He notices you and invites you to join him.
Be rude to disagree, wouldn't
You
it?
drink the tea in silence, with the demon's glowing eyes fixed upon you. You feel uneasy and try to finish the drink as soon as possible. Suddenly, you feel a metallic taste in your mouth. Looking inside the cup, you discover that you've been drinking blood. The laughing demon disappears, along with its samovar.
It's just a prank. Just a prank, bro. It's just a prank. Why can't you take a joke? Come on. It's just blood.
Dark pine branches move to the sides, and you see a meadow strewn with old, overgrown pits. You come closer and look into one of them. The green of the meadow drops into the open maw of the pit, from which you sense the cold of the grave. God knows who dug them up, and why.
Inspect the pits.
You start to inspect the pits one by one. You take one careless step and tumble down. Luckily, the pit is not that deep, and you climb out with ease.
Man, I've lost 6 health in the last 2 screens.
You frequently look around. You feel as if someone is watching you. You almost decide to give up finding anything in these mysterious pits when you notice an old grave at the bottom of one of them. A grim pit is filled with a damp stench. You see an old cross covered with a rotten towel. Near the grave, there is a small pot with an offering to the dead.
Inspect.
The old cross is covered with moss, and mushrooms grow at its foot. You feel uncomfortable near the grave of the unclean dead.
New encyclopedia entry. Let's check it out. Goblet's gravestone. A golbets is a gravestone shaped like an izba, a traditional Russian countryside dwelling. In ancient times, the dead were buried in small houses without any windows. A small house without any windows. This is why coffins are referred to in some northern dialects of Russian as houses or houses for the dead. In northern Russia, a gravestone in the shape of a cross, sometimes topped with a schematic roof, was called a golbets. The roof helped to protect the cross from the rain. In the southern regions of the Russian Empire, a pseudo-roof was set atop ritual crosses or atop crosses that were placed near crossroads. On the day of Pentecost, the souls of stillborn infants who died before baptism and those who died unnatural deaths were believed to appear atop these crosses. I feel like stealing the offering is going to be like a sin,
In
but
the pot
anyway.
by the gravestone, you find a couple of gold coins, which you quickly pocket. But it seems to have disturbed the dead man.
It was a sin.
Suddenly, a white spirit rises from the grave.
That's all there was to do here. I didn't want to just walk away, you know? Now I'm going to have to fight. The ghost of a person. 6 damage. 6 damage is it's quite a lot. Let's go fierce. That'll reduce all our damage down to... Oh, we've already got 3 to start with. I forgot about that. Miss? What the hell? What is this? Ethereal. What does that mean? All attacks miss this creature for 3 turns. Oh shit, so I can't fight back. All I can do is defend. But I can keep using this one to make it stronger. You know? I mean, yes, it can't actually hurt him. But it gets powered up every time I use it. Presumably even including when it misses. One more turn of etherealness. It's up to 6. It's pretty good. Do it again. He's gonna wear us down at this rate though. Although by the time we can actually fight, we are going to rip him apart. God damn, he's hurting us though. We're not going to be very healthy for the next fight, you know. And now the one that we need isn't even there. Cool. I go bless 3. Oh, God damn it. He's actually gonna murder me, isn't he? This is what I get. This is what I get for stealing from him, I suppose. We're about to take 9 damage straight to the face. So that happens again now. Once it's active again and again. So those cards I powered up are gone. I guess that's how they work, huh? Kill him. I mean, he's already dead, but whatever. 1 damage to all enemies. What is piety? Increase defense value in words for 3. Okay, so that's the same as, oh shit, whatever that other one, bless. But it's the defense version of bless. So that could be pretty good then. It lasts for an extra 10 as well. Ward will increase defense for 3 turns at the beginning of each round. Oh. So that kind of lasts ages. At the beginning of each round you get 3 defense for 3 turns. Alright, let's take that. That sounds pretty good. At least I get XP from it. Even though it nearly got me murdered.
You hear a familiar voice. Young folk are having an evening gathering, although it's not the best season for it.
Well, let's go join in.
I know you have no time, but sing at least one song with us, for old time's sake!
All right, but just one.
You sit by a house and dissolve in a deep song.
Oh, health restored. We've had a couple of ways to heal ourselves this time, which has been good because I've been getting my ass kicked out there. I should stop doing sins though, right? I should try and be a good person. Trying really hard out there. How does everyone know us? No matter where we travel, everyone seems to know our name. They're like, oh, hey, Vasa. It's wandering around everywhere, everybody knows us. Alright, let's move. We're healed now. Let's go fight this boss before we run out of time. I'm ready. It's Banya time. No. What's it called? Yeah. That was it, right? I think. The small barrel once held water. Nikolai?
Here at last. And all these demons in these parts, I had never thought.
Evil spirits have always been here, but you won't be able to see them without me. These chorts harm people, but nobody can even see them.
Enemies here as well. No place is safe these days, I guess. I've been thinking, why did the spirit attack me? Someone must have been there before me.
Well, first of all, it was nighttime, and evil is strongest at night. Besides, why did the evil spirit attack Nikolai?
Let's have a look at our information here. Bunnix, here we go. Important to reform rituals correctly and not violate any taboos. It was forbidden to use the Banya during the first or third heating or when drunk. Maybe he was drunk? I don't know. No cross sign, didn't ask permission. It didn't say either of those was a thing required for this one. What are the rituals for this? Demons at the mill, no. Ritual behavior. Well, maybe it's just the cross thing then. Forgetting to cross himself is perceived as being punished for not observing a ritual. Dish is not locked away, blah blah blah. A house inhabited by spirits were lured there by the killing of a rooster. After some time, the underlying reason for the ritual became forgotten. Didn't no cross sign?
You didn't cross yourself. An easy target for a chort.
Wrong.
So that's it. Seems like you can go wrong with a cross after all.
The Banya has sunk a little. That's why it got stuck, I think. You're a strong fellow. You open it.
I can do that, sure. But could you put Zagavor or something on me so no one grabs me?
Wait here.
Look around first.
I'll look around first.
There's not really anything else to see, is there? This Banya sure sank low. The door is stuck. Ooh, a herb. There is stuff
Here
to
it
see.
is. The old Banya. The things it saw during its lifetime.
Ooh, new diary entry. That's probably worth looking at, but we'll look at that
Well,
once we need to.
time?
Let's do it.
All right. I know just the thing. Stand still.
Candle?
Let me, kind Bannock, pay a visit to your home. Repeat after me, Kolya.
Let me host Bannik.
Now, let's think of what to do with this bride of yours. She's been waiting for us, I suppose. That blue light has been shining here, right until we came in. Let's summon her and ask some questions.
All right. You other know we're here.
First, let us prepare.
I'm told that, but I keep messing things up.
I'll draw a circle to be safe. I don't think your bride is evil, though.
Better safe than sorry, Vasa.
In order for the Bannock to know we're here, let's heat up the stove. And that stone that you took, put it back.
It's better if you do it. I sort of forgot how when serving in the army.
Really? Very well. After that, we'll step into the circle. I'll read a special spell, and just like that, she should appear.
Varsha, you are a knower, no doubt about it.
That's
Well,
it?
let's get to work.
Let's go heat up the furnace. All the shelves have rotted through. Obviously nobody lives here anymore.
Well, is it time?
Yes, it is, Kola. As soon as I start reading, the demon will appear.
I'm ready.
If you step out of the circle, she'll strangle you.
All right, I get it. I'll stand still.
Here we go. Bannock, my hostess, let us wash in steam.
Oh, no wonder she did damage with her hands. They're all embery. They'd be hot as hell.
Wait. Don't run. Hear me out.
Jesus and his troops!
Don't move. Let me talk with this Bannock.
Wait. I'm not a demon. I'm an ordinary girl.
An
Are you sure about
ordinary
that?
girl, you say? Bannock says that she's but an ordinary girl. Is it a demonic trick? What is she then?
Changeling? It said about changelings being... I don't know, man. Do you have any new information? Banya. People washed themselves in their clothes in the banya, as well as cured themselves, gave birth, made divinations, and conjured. The banya brought health, but it was both clean and unclean. Childbirth left the filth of original sin, which had to be washed away and cleansed with holy water. Young people often organized Yuletide gatherings and games in the banya, and sometimes formed couples. If during the often cruel Yuletide games none of the men stood up for the girl, she was considered to be almost the same as an old maid in the premarital hierarchy. Okay. I don't want to get it wrong and not get any whatever the tooth things are. Like XP or whatever they are, I guess. You know? But I also would like to get full marks. Obviously that's not going to happen though, is it? A demonic trick, so she's a demon.
Well, if not a Bannock, you must be a demon.
My god, even with a hint I couldn't get it right.
Girls don't burn with that touch.
I should have held in my mouse over the thing. My
I
bad.
may look like a demon, but I'm not. I'm just a girl. I've been living with Banyak Abdiricha for 18 years already. Well, it is as I said. I've been living in the world of demons for a long, long time.
So you are a changeling?
18 years. I've grown to resemble them. I was still a child and came to wash with my mother. I did something wrong. I can't remember what, but my mother said, "Devil take you." And so, an Abdiricha took me.
You can skin a human alive. Yikes.
Help me, Vasilisa. You're my only hope.
18
Where have
years?
you been all this time?
We wandered the banyas. I got sent where the stove was hot. Such was my life. Now we live in this old one.
Do you know anything about Aspen demons?
No, I don't. But I can ask the Abdiricha.
How do we bring you back?
To escape her, I need to get closer to the mortal world. Bring me a good belt and a cross, the kind that's worn on the skin, and find me a name. Then the
Okay.
Abdiricha will have to marry me to someone. You, young fellow, don't you let me down. Only you can do it.
I will help. I promise you my word.
Oh, nice.
What kind of cross do you need?
Just any cross won't do. I've been living with evil spirits for too long. I need one that's been worn by a demon.
Well,
Great.
that's a puzzle. Where can we find a God-fearing chort?
Oh, I don't know. Your friend is a knower. You'll think of something.
Where can we find the belt?
I need a special belt as well.
Of course.
It has to be woven by a skilled witch.
We can give you the name right away.
No, that won't do. The name has to be one from Sviatsi and given by a priest.
All right, we'll help you. It's wrong to abandon a Christian soul. Besides, you already have a groom.
Of course we'll help.
Thank you. Bring me a cross worn by a demon, a name, and a belt crafted by a witch. I think I hear the roosters. I need to go.
That was creepy.
Come back again with the gifts. I'll be waiting until we see you again.
The demon crawls back under the bench and disappears into black flame. You return to old Yegor's house and think about what to do next.
I need to not make as many mistakes as I keep doing. You know? I keep messing shit up. My Noah powers are not good at knowing. Not good.
But she needs a cross that was worn by a demon, a human name, and an enchanted belt. Then she hid under the bench.
What a job you have. Worse than fighting the Turks.
This is our destiny. A changeling, that bride of yours.
What's a changeling?
The Bath spirit must have switched her at birth, I imagine. Now, Vasilisa, can you guess how shall we lift the Aspen seal?
What demon is necessary for the book to open the Aspen seal?
What demon is necessary? I assume that means the changeling short. Have we got 3 pages of this? How do we get to page 2? Oh, we already have 1 out of 3. God damn it. There's the master of the Banya, with whom you can bargain, but there are other wonders as well. One time a soldier came to the village. He thought it was time he started a family, but all his peers had already married, so that there were just widows and young girls left unmarried. The former soldier started to do all sorts of strange things to show off his strength. One time he lifted a house with his bare hands and threw his cap underneath. Another time he cleaved a pile of wood with one strike. So the villagers said to him, "Go fetch a stone from the Banya." No one dares to go. And where a light burns at night. Well, no, you're not afraid of anything, but you must go at midnight. They made a deal. It was frightening to go at midnight, but he went anyway. And there was indeed a light burning. Is that the guy we're talking to right now? That's what it seems like. Do we have anything about changelings specifically? Ritual behavior had changelings in it, didn't it? Yeah. A sick child or changeling needs to be thrown across the threshold of a house inhabited by spirits who were lured there by the killing of a rooster during its construction. Oh my god. Alright, I'm going to take a hint. What does this say? Banya spirits may switch a child for an aspen log. I heard about that already. If they deem your behavior inappropriate, right? Or if you curse at a child, such log chorts look exactly like the switched children, but don't grow up. One can uncover the true nature of such a being by throwing it over your shoulder or across the threshold of a house. My god,
That
logs?
Bannock is likely to have some magic firewood in her den. I'll use them right there, in the den. I'll find a way.
I give up.
It may have the logs, true, but the book needs cursed souls. The changeling is what we need for the seal.
Obviously.
The changeling from the ethereal world.
I'm not taking hints anymore, they don't help.
infants don't grow up, as you know. The question is, should we waste our time on the bride's requests if we ourselves can find this changeling?
We can't abandon a Christian soul to evil spirits.
If
Agreed.
I were you, I'd think whether I should take a demon for a wife.
Only a devil will marry a soldier like me.
We haven't heard of such a child up until now. This means that the parents keep it secret.
Right. The demon might have gobbled up her parents. Without that demon bride, we won't find it.
You'll help me then?
We will. But what should we start with? Huh? What was it she asked for?
Let's go kill a demon with a cross.
A cross worn by a demon. Is such a thing possible?
Everything is possible, Vasilisa, if you think about it. I heard that an Ikotnitsa appeared in Yenidor recently. Go there and take her cross.
Then
Okay.
I'll start with the cross. What could be more important?
In Yenidor, you'll find Evdokia Fokovna. They say her daughter was possessed by Ikota. So, did you get all that?
Who is
Ikota?
that Ikotka?
Come on, don't you remember? This one time, a woman from Pokcha came to us, so that we could whisper some zagovars over her. And then a chort, size of a vershok, escaped from her.
Oh, so that was an Ikotnitsa.
Well, yes, this Ikota chort talked with us for a bit, remember?
We need to get as many encyclopedia entries as we can if we're going to actually answer any of these questions correctly.
I really don't like dealing with the possessed.
Well, nothing can be done about that. So, did you get all that?
Yeah, you're a witch. What do you want?
Where can we find that woman in Yenidor?
Her house is closer to the edge of the village, the one with carved gates. So, did you get all that?
What not to get? Go to the Ikotnitsa and take her cross.
Alright, we're going to wrap this one up here, obviously, because we're out of time for today. In between episodes, I'll mess around with the book, try and make it as ideal as possible, and then we'll go take that cross. Until then, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.